There's a mysterious chumbot in my chat. I should probably level out my microphone and game audio a bit so no one gets deafened. Hello, this is my first stream, and I'm just going to be playing 3 games. I don't really have any big introductions or anything like that. The theme for this channel is pretty much going to be play 3 indie games. Yeah, momentous for me and my one viewer. The theme for the channel is going to be, most of the time, going to be play 3 games in 2 hours. I'm going to be picking up, well, I've already picked up literally hundreds of games from Itch. An absolute wealth of free games on there. And the idea is to play through them, find out what weird, wonderful treasures are to be found within, or alternatively, what absolute shovelware. Although that'll just be my opinion. And please don't ever take my opinion back to the devs, because I'm kind of an idiot. So they don't need to hear about what I think about their games. But I'm playing them because it sounds like fun. Today we're starting off with Decrypt, which is sci-fi horror. And I think it feels a bit Dead Spacey with the whole abandoned ship that we have to go in and figure out what the hell actually happened sort of setup. I've been looking forward to this one, which is probably why I chose it as my first one. The devs, just don't tell them that it was my fault. How is the mic? I need to do these kind of sound tests and stuff. Am I peaking the microphone, or is it all right? I also have to wonder if I remembered to put ultra low latency on or not. Okay, that's good. All right, well, let's just get right into it then. I didn't even click the button, it just went. Oops. Well. The ISS Traven, a Class C freight vessel on a routine cargo run, fails to arrive at its destination at Zebulus 3. After repeated failed attempts to contact it, the GIS Trade Federation reports it missing. "72 hours later, the Traven is found drifting near a fringe system. It is thousands of clicks off course. Its primary power systems are offline, its comm channels silent, its thrusters dead. There is no perceived activity on board. Its crew members remain unreachable." Hey, me. Can I look around yet? Oh, no. I guess I just get to stare.
Well, will you look at that?
Ooh, voice acting.
Generation 1 BT manufactured freight vessel. Never thought I'd see one of those still operational. That ship's practically a relic. I'm surprised the FCA renewed its registration. So, you got the brief, right? The ship didn't turn up at the Zebulus 3 spaceport. A couple of days later, a merchant freight transporting minerals to the Expo Belt spots it on radar. It appears to have lost power and coasted a couple 100,000 clicks off its original course. No comms, no signs of the crew. Looks like they abandoned ship. Can't say I blame them. The GIS fines for delayed shipments due to avoidable technical faults are brutal. It would have wiped out the crew's pay for months. Abandoning the ship and claiming that their lives were at risk due to a technical failure gets them off the hook because the insurance companies take a hit. With a ship that old, it'd be hard to prove otherwise. The system's messed up, what can I say? Now we're left to clean up the mess and file the paperwork.
Oh boy, paperwork.
Still at large, but our patrols will find them. They're probably at a cantina somewhere in this sector. We'll try to get the truth out of them, but I don't have much hope. You know the drill. Once you're on the ship, head to the bridge and extract all the primary logs you can get. I'll call you soon as you're inside.
Okay, boss. I didn't expect voice acting. Like, these are all free games, so it's pretty uncommon to have anything other than maybe the occasional AI piece of voice acting. Okay. It's definitely got that Dead Space feel to it. Oh boy, head bob.
So, the bad news first. The schematics we have on file for this ship's model are so old, they're obsolete.
Well, she's not bad.
Stopped making these in '09, and it's been modded beyond recognition over the years. So, you'll have no nav map assistance on your HUD on this mission. Sorry about that.
Thanks.
Good news, however, is that this ship's layout should be pretty rudimentary. This maintenance hall should lead you out to the ship's primary quarters and then to the bridge. Take the large bay door up ahead and keep moving towards the front of the ship. Since the primary power is down, a lot of the subsystems won't be operational, but most doorways should still work. I'll check back with you in a bit. I'm gonna see what I can dig up on the crew. Might give us a clue to what actually happened here.
Okay. Yeah, her voice acting's not bad. Most of the voice acting I'm expecting is going to be like probably something like Microsoft Sam or is it bad that I actually get that reference? It certainly dates my gaming age quite well. Right, LSS control. I guess we're heading this way. Beep. Yes, please. Oh, well, that's handy. Oh, that's not so handy. Quitting override. I guess I'd better go find a key. Yep.
More bad news. The security systems on this relic are so archaic, your override tool's master key bank doesn't have its decryption sequence.
I noticed.
I don't think our algorithms go back that far, but that's not a problem. You'll just have to find a terminal on the ship's network that's still online, and then you can mine crypto keys to complete the missing chains. You should also be able to pull out encrypted messages from the comm system, which will be helpful.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm adding a crypto keychain module to your tool belt now.
Well, that's convenient. Thanks. I don't know what any of that meant, but I'll go ahead and just try a different panel. How about that? No, this one's worse. Okay. What about this door over here? It looks open already. So this game's supposed to be about an hour long, and I'm starting to wonder if most of that hour is going to be her exposition on how to do things. Proceed with crypto key mining. Why, yes, I believe I will. Injecting mining ware. Hey, got one crypto key. Well, we know what door that's for, don't we? They're in the ship. Alright, from Captain Arun Dravid, that's an interesting name, to Dr. Hari Sharma. They're in the ship. That's what Manu said yesterday in the mess hall. I noticed he wasn't eating, just staring fixedly at his food. His face was pallid. He told me he wasn't sleeping well. The noises. Don't you hear them? He said. Noises? I said. The thuds, the groans, he said. They're coming from the very heart of this vessel. I told him that I heard them too, that we all did, and that we were just the sounds of the bones of the ship settling. The tectonic shifts of metal plates long past their prime. Yeah, YouTube chat is weird. That's because I'm a nobody who just started his channel, I think. Even though the channel's existed since 2011. But he seemed to barely register what I said. When he looked at me, his eyes had a fixed quality that I didn't much care for. He said, "They're on the ship." Just that one cryptic sentence. I want you to see him, Doc. I'm worried about him. He hasn't been himself since we started this run. Spooky. Well, the game plays nice. This is YouTube. Don't you know how badly YouTube works? Okay, so we got our key for this door, so we can continue through here. Yeah! Now, is anything gonna try and kill me? Yeah, it's surprisingly smooth as well. Usually, I think this is a Unity one as well. Usually the Unity ones have a little, they're a little buggy on the refresh rate and things like that, but this one's actually genuinely really nice. It's voice acted too, which I was not expecting. Offline. Offline, offline. Oh, I got one. Give me the the crypto key. Please stand by. Also, if you actually need to get to the channel, you can literally just type YouTube/@HaloFarmPlays. You can do that now. We actually have proper @tags for our usernames. I don't know when they implemented it, but it's fairly recent. One encrypted message. From Rico Hernandez, SysOps, to George Cherian, Tech. Terminal 4 is still crapped out. I swear this junkyard ship is falling apart. The power fluctuations and network failures are growing worse. We've flipped back and forth to backup power a dozen times already since we left Nagari. At this rate, we won't make it halfway to Zebulus. So, the temporary power rig you set up for Terminal 4 is still missing a power cell. You told me that you'd put one in yesterday. I guess you forgot? Can't say I blame you with all this shit going down. Could you replace the cell, please? There's a spare in the locker in storage. The locker's code is 4121. Yeah. It's a spaceship apartment, but yeah. Oh, I have a log. What a nice clean UI. And that's the last one. Yeah, I think this one might actually be sort of surprisingly high quality compared to a lot of the other games I'm going to be playing over time. Power cell appears to be missing. Okay. They said there's one in the locker. I've got another crypto key now, so... Hey, I thought I had to. Did I have to find a different computer? Is actually use a crypto key each time? I don't just build them up? None of the others are online. Ah. Power failure. Nothing. Nothing. Crate. Nope. It did say there's a locker. Am I just blind? I'm probably just blind. So, do you suppose that used to be a person? I feel strictly, pretty seriously like that was probably a person. This seems like one of those situations, like everyone didn't evacuate the ship, they're actually all just freaking dead. Is there a locker in this room? Oh yeah. What is it? 4121. A power cell. Maybe that was also a person. Maybe I'm overreacting. Oh. It's beginning. A power. Wow, everything's online now. This is how I get more. Okay, no. Just that one over there. Either way. Give me my key. Let me in. The xenomorph's gonna be mad I turned the lights back on. One crypto key transmitted. From Captain Arun Dravid to Nia Glassy comms. Manu's condition concerns me. He vacillates between nervous energy and kind of sullen silence. His pronouncements are growing increasingly dire and nonsensical, and he exhibits a high degree of paranoia. He says they are down in the cargo hold. He seems to think to be withdrawing into himself. Doc saw him earlier today. He said he'll give me an update soon. It's odd how Manu is so troubled by those noises. They are, to be honest, disconcerting. George said that sounds have a way of resonating in an old ship like this. He says they're likely originating from the cargo hold below, where the ship's core structural spine is, and traveling through the air ducts. Well, the ship's core structural spine. I'm waiting for the xenomorph, to be honest, because that's I've got no weapons or anything, so I'm just going to be running at my very slow jog. Oh, the lights are flickering again. Low light detected. Suit flashlight charged. Can you guys hear that? I think it might just be someone outside. Let's go. Let me through. Yeah. And now I don't have any crypto keys. Huh. Maybe not a person. Maybe that's xenomorph goo. Spooky. I like the way I was just casually looking around and only got alerted to the fact there was some horror. because the game told me with sound effects. I don't have any keys, so I can't go in. Give me my lights back. Or just give me an open door. I don't mind one or the other. I'm pretty sure that I can't get in here. Need one crypto key. There's got to be an open door here somewhere. Man, this guy jogs like a... Oh, here's an open door. This guy jogs like a... me. This guy jogs like me. He barely picks up his pace when he's jogging. Give me my crypto key. Maybe the crypto keys were the xenomorphs we made along the way. From George Cherian Tech to Captain Aaron David. I've tried everything, boss. I'm not able to figure out the power issue. All systems are testing fine on our maintenance tools. It's fucking infuriating. And now we have the leaks. I have no clue what that foul-smelling green stuff coming out of the vents is. Rico says it looks and smells like acid fertilizers they used in the fields on his homeworld. But that's ridiculous. We ain't carrying any such thing in our cargo, and even if we were, and if there was a leak from one of the containers, the stuff wouldn't flow into our air system. Also, I don't know how to say this, boss, but the crew are a bit jittery. This is just a small vessel. There's just 10 of us, and it's not like this is our first run. Some of these guys have been on trips past the Sven systems. I thought that said 5 Ven. Undead xenomorphs. But this ship has some bad mojo. The way Manu's going off his head, and now Rico says he saw something yesterday in the corridor. He looked shook. And you know Rico, he's as steady as stone, and always thinks he's right. So I went and checked. I didn't see anything, not then. But the day before, while I was surveying the vents, I swear I saw something moving up there in the dark. Look, I don't know, boss. I hate to sound like a greenfoot, but I ain't at ease either. Something about this ship ain't right, and my sleep ain't working. I keep waking up, and I can't remember what woke me. Ooh. Mysterious things waking you up in the night. That's a good one. Okay, I need to remember there's a crate here. Probably going to be another power cell or something. Alright, this door back here only needed one key. It's really when you're on stream and trying to read something out loud, you realize how heavily illiterate you are. Oh, what? Oi! What? Oh, okay. I don't even know what I was supposed to see there. More xenomorph goo. Another locker. Nothing much. I guess I'm just gonna do some more decrypting. Please stand by. Let's go. I feel so technological. From Dr. Hari Sharma to Captain Arun Dravid. Arun, I had Manu come in today. He tried to avoid the appointment, which I was expecting, so I had Naya escort him here. It's hard to say no to Naya. Ha ha. You're right, it's shocking how sickly he looks. He didn't talk at first. And when he finally did, he begged me for some tacrozoxane 500, better known as blank slate among the wrecked drug kids, and as deep out by the guys in the military, but I digress. When I told him we can't issue out a sedative that strong without good reason, he said he sure as hell had a good reason. I haven't slept in days, he said. Why not? I said. Having bad dreams? The reason I asked him that was because I had 2 others come in with the same complaint. He said, yes, I think so. I asked him what the dreams were about, and he said he couldn't remember. But I sensed he was being evasive. When I probed, he said, they're in here with us. Who? I asked. At first, he did not reply. He stared into a corner of the room and at the beds. Finally, he turned to me, and his eyes locked with mine, and he said, we should never have set foot on this ship. We shouldn't be here. I must admit, a chill went down my spine. Something about this whole business is troubling. I checked his vitals, and they were fine. His blood pressure is a little higher than normal, but I wouldn't have been surprised if it weren't. He's lost some weight, and he's exhausted, but at least physically he's fine. His condition appears to be a result of sustained levels of high anxiety bordering on paranoia. I prescribed him half a dose of tacrozoxane, which is really hard to read. He popped the pill right here before I could stop him, so I sent him to his room. He was so distracted that he left his access key to the network data room here. I asked Naya to move it to the locker in stocks so someone can pick it up in case we aren't here. Naya reset the code. It's 1109. Okay. Got a code and a key. 1109. That was the other room, wasn't it? The locker. Da-da, 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 da-da. Oh, well, that's disappointing. 1109. Yeah. Give me the key. End data room access key acquired. Is that this room? How convenient. I didn't even have to hack it. Man, I wish my servers looked like that. Well, actually, I wish I had servers. This game's a lot of reading. Hello there. How's it going? I thought I'd be talking to a lot more just myself this stream, to be honest. I'm surprised any of you came. Hey. Rico Hernandez to Captain Arun Dravid. Cap, the security systems are falling one by one. We've got doors suddenly completely inoperable, and then they return to normalcy minutes later for no apparent reason. The system diagnostics reveal nothing. I'm switching all doors from biorec to manual access keys. The others aren't going to like it, but till we figure out what's causing this, I'd feel better if we keep the protocols basic. I suspect the green fluid that's coming out of the vents is seeping into the ship's electronics. Although if that were so, everything would be shorting out by now. George is doing his best to keep the ducts clean, but the stuff just keeps coming back and it's driving him crazy. I don't mean to cry doom, but the way things are going, it's possible that all primary systems may fail before we reach Zebulus. If you ask me, the ship should never have left Nagari, but I saw the GIS reports with my own eyes before we left. They cleared the ship to take off, and their diagnostics were legit. All systems were a go. 20 years in ship system ops, I've never seen anything like this. It just doesn't make sense. Something is seriously wrong with this vessel. And I don't just mean the electronics. You see the look in everyone's eyes? No one's sleeping right, and nobody will talk about it. George saw something in the air ducts, but he wouldn't say what. All I know was that he looked more perturbed than usual. I've seen something too, Cap. I can't even explain. Something unspeakable in the shadows. Something unspeakable in the shadows. Okay, well I got a free key, so now I got 2. What door does that let me open? This one? This one. It's gotta be this one. Tech. Yeah. And now I'm all out of crypto keys again. But this is the tech room. Surely I should be able to get multiple keys here. Hello. Where'd you go? No one ever wants to chat. Injecting mining ware. So I was wrong. Most of the hour of gameplay isn't her speaking to me, it's me reading things out. From Rico Hernandez, sysops to Captain Arun Dravid. Most of the terminals have gone offline again, Cap, and 1 or 2 have shut down completely. Everyone's dumping on me, but what can I do? I still think something's getting at the wiring. I tried to get George to take a look, but he's too busy trying to keep the LSS going, and he's so stressed he yells at me if I talk to him. We got only 3 terminals operational and online, and now Terminal 7 is powered down too. I managed to set up an auxiliary power rig, but we're short of a cell. I had loaned one to the med room last week. The mad room. Could you get George to collect it and hook it up when he has the time? He won't pay me any heed. He can take it from the med locker directly. Doc won't mind. The code is 1234. Yeah, I know, but Doc asked me to keep it simple. Okay. 1234. It ain't much easier than that. Injecting mining ware. Certainly telling a story. Wonder if I'm gonna die at the end. Captain Arun Dravid, Dr. Hari Sharma. I am seriously concerned about the way things are going. The ship's practically falling apart around us. I can't risk this anymore. I've told Naya to put out an SOS signal and to flag down the first passing ship. I know that this will result in all kinds of trouble with the GIS, those ruthless bastards. They'll try to pin a failed run on us, accuse us of pulling an insurance scam, and then hammer us with fines, but that's okay. I am not going to risk the lives of my people. And then there's the other stuff. Manu hasn't left his room in 2 days, and the others are rattled and on edge. I don't care what this is, collective hysteria, lock-in syndrome. What matters is that the incidents, I don't know what else to call it, are growing more frightening. There can be no more denying it. Something is in here with us, and it means us great harm. Oh, that's foreboding. Since they're all gone now, and I'm in here with it, and it just yelled at me through a vent. This definitely feels like I'm gonna die at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. The power cell. Hello. You okay, dude? Can I? Okay. He didn't seem very okay. In fact, he seemed distinctly not okay. Do I need any more keys, or will these ones get me through here? Oh, door offline. Okay. Did I miss a panel in the other room? Weep. Ah, yeah. Here we go. Let me through. Hey, 3 terminals online. I am very efficient at my job in spite of having strange ghost dudes yelling at me. I should be proud. The GIS will reward me handsomely, I'm sure, so long as I don't die. From George Cherian, Tech, to Captain Arun Dravid. Boss, I think the engines are getting infected now. Did you feel the hitch an hour ago? It's fucking crazy. Didn't I tell you about comms? I'll let her give you the bad news herself. I don't think we're gonna get that SOS out. Also, you need to talk to Rico, boss. He is getting on my nerves. Keeps asking me to check every damn duct on the ship, and I already got my hands full. Also, why did you let him alter the security protocols for every damn door? He's turned off biorec and switched to physical access keycards, like we're back in the 22nd century. He says he wants no one anywhere without a physical card on their person. This is causing havoc. I've already misplaced the access key to my room somewhere. I think I left it in the showers. Now I need to waste more time finding the thing. Also, have you seen Manu anywhere? He's not in his room, and Doc said he shouldn't be wandering around because he's on pretty strong meds. If you see him, tell him Doc's looking for him urgently. Thanks. Well, at least someone on the ship can say thanks. Good evening. There's a skinless dude that doesn't seem very happy. Probably because he's skinless. Wait, is that door back online now? But I did, but then he turned them off again. I don't think he likes the light very much. I mean, I get it. I'm not that big of a fan of the light either, but sometimes you need it to see where you're going. Where were the showers? End data. Stockroom. I've been everywhere. Unless it was back through here somewhere. Oh, okay, I can't go back that way. I guess I'm not gonna go there. I have 3 keys. It's kind of like Soma. Yeah, it's actually... Where the fuck am I supposed to go if this thing's offline? Let me in. Let me in. YouTube wouldn't be butts if I actually had like enough subscribers. Once you can unlock membership, you can get emotes, but otherwise you just have the defaults. And you know, they're the usual Google defaults. Where the hell am I supposed to be going? Oh, I can't even get back in here. I can't go back out that way. I can't go in there. I got the thing from in here. How about medical? Is he back in medical again? Hello? Hello? No. This is the point in every narrative mystery game where you suddenly realize you have no idea what you're supposed to be doing. I'd love to have an Alicia emote, except I need 500 subscribers to even unlock memberships. I somehow don't think I'm going to reach that number. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Please. Please. Yes, 500. That's why a lot of people who just want a game use Twitch. Seriously, I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to be going. I think YouTube expects corporate things, if you know what I mean. Let me back in here. It's got to be something to do with in here, because I've got nowhere else to go. Nope, I'm wrong. Time to... Yeah. That's what they want. They want the shorts to slap on everybody's homepage. My clickbait shorts are just going to be every single time I fuck up reading things, because I'm going to have to read so much with indie games. Maybe I can make shorts on bad English read unironically. What the hell? Okay, anyone who's been watching this for long enough, am I dumb? I guess you can convert clips into shorts. Oh, what the hell? Wait, what? Is this not the door that I came through in the first place? You can clip on YouTube, it's built in. As long as the person allows it, which I do. So there's probably just a clip button. Oh, voice acting.
I've been trying to reach you. Something is interrupting comms out of that ship. If you're seeing this, listen. We tried to locate the crew. We put out a bulletin at every system in this sector, but we came up empty. We traced the course of the tavern, and not a single
tavern
rendezvous with it since it left Nagari. It looks like the crew never left the ship. I've requested Det 2 to take over this investigation. This isn't a data ops mission anymore. Abort and head to the nearest airlock. There should be one by the bridge or down in the cargo bay. Listen, there's something else. I've looked up records on this ship, and here's where things get really strange. It appears this isn't the first time there's been an incident missing it.
Bye. She called it the tavern. She does. She's a news anchor for sure. Okay, I need to go to the showers, I bet. Bathroom, not allowed in. Wing B. Ooh. Wait, let me just see if... Because the guy said he lost his card in the showers. No. Nair is Indian, you fucks. Stop being racism. Hey, I knew it. Oh, okay. Ooh, blood. You okay, bro? Okay. Let's go. Maybe I should go to Wing 2 first, since that didn't actually need unlocking. Oh, maybe not all the doors are locked. Ooh, one's open. Get me that security. Oh, no, never mind. I don't have enough for this override, do I? No. Okay. Okay. I get it. Take the linear route. Don't try and do things out of order. He has severe social anxiety. He's kind of twitchy. I don't blame him though. He does lack skin in the literal sense. Beep boop beep. Well, these all need keys as well. How am I? Ah, is this one open? No. But this door doesn't require a key. Okay. Next key. Next key, wing B. Right, okay. Well, that's why I had to come through wing A. Do I... No, I've got to get a key from somewhere. The hamburger man. Don't talk to me about hamburger men. I'm just going to start thinking about the McDonald's woman instead. No. No. Let me in or out or somewhere. I need a computer. I need a computer to hack. Show me a computer to hack. Was there actually one in the bathroom? And I just missed it because I was distracted by the hamburger man. Yes, my wholesome thoughts regarding the McDonald's woman is that a lot of people seem to think she may have done something dirty with someone other than her own husband, and that they just don't understand how recessive genes work in genetics. That's all. She was not unfaithful. Not at all. All right. What am I missing? Was there an open door, a computer? Hey, rude. What the hell? Can't believe even the doors are being nasty now. This ship is a bully. Let me in. Let me in. No, fuck Ronald. Actually, don't fuck Ronald. Ever. So I always thought he looked like kind of a, you know, like he was into the wrong things to begin with. Alright, I've definitely missed a door that I shouldn't have missed. Oh, maybe I can get into the other bathroom. Nope. Caution, out of service. Green goo everywhere. I wouldn't blame him. I mean, if the ship just kept shutting the doors on you, you'd get pretty upset. You can say whatever you want in the chat. YouTube might pick it up, but I mean, I'm more likely to get in trouble for you saying the word fuck in chat than chat is gonna actually get you in trouble. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm missing something. I'm missing something. I'm definitely missing something. I actually, honestly, I don't think anything you say in chat right now will have any bearing whatsoever because I don't display chat on screen. It's easier to get away with cursing out loud than it is to actually have it on the video for some reason. I don't really know why. I can't get into these fucking doors. Let me out, or in, or out. No, goddamn it. YouTube's really weird about all of its like curse word and vocabulary. You're not supposed to say kill on YouTube. Everyone does, but you're not supposed to. And you're especially not supposed to say suicide. That's the kind of thing that can get you cancelled. You're also not supposed to use any curse words whatsoever within the first 5 minutes of your stream, which is why most streamers do a 5-minute opening screen now. Yeah, a lot of people censor die, kill, all those things. I'm not monetized and have little chance of ever being monetized, so I don't really have to give a crap about it. But I also made sure to tell YouTube that my channel will absolutely never be child friendly. Guys, I have no idea what I'm doing. I can't find where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, I don't think that's supposed to happen. What if I go again? Oh, it won't do it again. It's okay now, I came back. Yeah, you'll see a lot of words censored on, like, on screen that you won't necessarily hear censored. Maybe they just don't want to teach kids how to spell the words in the first place. What the fuck? It's because I had that guy. Now I understand what streamer brain is. He said he couldn't find the key to... I found the key and then forgot that I could use the key. Okay, I got there in the end. It is. It really is. They weren't xenomorphs. It was Hamburger Man. Basically just a skinless dude standing in the corner, twitching extremely. I always understood. I've never experienced it personally before. Captain Arun Dravid, Dr. Hari Sharma. How can a person go missing in a confined vessel in boundless interstellar space? We searched every corner of this cursed ship, and there is no trace of Manu. He had grown more withdrawn over the last few days. When I visited him the day before, I noticed a smell about him. It wasn't just the stench of an unwashed body, but something lower. An animal smell of desperation. He stared past me and into the corridor when I tried to talk to him. None of the escape pods have deployed. There's not even an they're not even operational now. So he has to be on this ship. Except he isn't. I see the raw panic in the eyes of the others. Some of them are urging me to turn the ship around, but the state it's in, we're not going to make it back. Naya is working on getting the SOS out, but comms isn't fully operational, yet more troubles. We're going to do everything we can to find Manu. He has to be here. Meanwhile, the sightings are getting more frequent, the nature of encounters more horrific. What have those things done to Manu? I feel like Jim Kirk reading this out the way I keep enunciating weird words. Where have they taken him? For I have no doubt in my mind that they are responsible. I can sense a growing malevolence, a kind of hunger. God help us. I've given standing instructions to the crew. Until we know how to deal with them, if you see one of those things, run. Do not engage. Turn away and run. Bloop. Okay, I got a crypto key, so I can get in somewhere. Oh, hi. He's angry. I like the way they chose that as the way to direct me to which door to open next. Udum. You say aluminum correctly. You say aluminum correctly. It's just that aluminum isn't the word most of the world uses. Hamburger. I mean, I literally changed the way I say literally because of you guys. Aluminium. Aluminium. Aluminum. Aluminum. From Naya Glassy comms to Captain Aaron Dravid. Rico said he'd seen Manu heading down towards the cargo hold, but we checked. The power grid is almost completely shorted, so there's hardly any light down there. Those horrible sounds seemed louder down there, but no sign of Manu. I'm still not able to get comms back up, so that SOS isn't looking likely. I can't seem to isolate the problem. The electronics check out okay, but all we're getting is static. It just doesn't make sense. Everyone's seeing those things now, and the encounters are more violent. George thinks they're coming through the vents, but I'm not sure. They seem to appear out of thin air. There's something else. Just before comms went down, I got a message back from my contact at the GIS. I just saw it now. It's the records of the ship's history you'd requested. I'm poring over them, and I'll send you a summary shortly. You're not going to believe what I found. Dun dun dun. Oh, hey, nice. Okay. Need to remember to come back here after. Is the angry man gonna come and try and kill me again? Mr. Hamburger. Mr. Hamburger. Come at me, bro. I'm sort of good at this. Oh wait, that's the one I went into earlier. So I guess it's this one. Ah. More goo. I think everybody just turned to goo. I feel like the ending of this game, I'm gonna turn to goo. Return to goo. Primordial soup time. Yee. I got 2. Okay. From Captain Aaron Dravid to George Cherry and Tech. Whatever little chance we had of getting the system back is gone with Rico. The engines are dead, the nav systems are shot, and we're coasting. Heading off course. With comms down, we're incommunicado. We can't even get the escape pods operational. Now that Rico's missing, I want you to do everything you can to keep life support systems running until we can find a way off this ship. Rico had the key to the 4 LSS room. It should be in his locker, although along with the spare power cell. Get the key in the power cell and head to the 4 LSS room and try to get at least one terminal going. Since the trouble started, Rico moved to room 3 in Wing B. He didn't want to be near Manu's old room. He had handed over all codes to me yesterday, just in case. His locker code is 9971. George, be careful. Why is the captain the only one who gets a bad American accent? I don't know, and I'm the one who did it. I feel like I should have been doing all kinds of crazy accents with these different names. Captain Arun should probably have been some form of Indian or something along those lines. Fuck off. I got my own job to do, okay? You can be angry all you like. Oh, we're at the power cell. The LSS room was... Oh, it was Oh no, it was down wing B. No, wing A, right? Or is wing A the one that doesn't open? Ah, damn it. Oh, well, that's a thing. Respawn? Any anytime now? Anytime at all. Please? Please? Let me go back! Let me go back! What the fuck do I do now? I fell out of the world. Yes, I did. And I was just walking like perfectly normally down a corridor too. I didn't like bump into some weird spot. I just whoop. This game had been so high quality so far. I am genuinely surprised. I don't suppose it has a nice little... No, of course it doesn't. Volume brightness, that's it. What do I do? I can't die. It still thinks I'm walking. Please. Please. The infinity of space. A vast nothingness. Not even the green goo is present here. Okay, well... I don't know if this game has checkpoints. I don't think it does. I think I may actually have to bow out of this early, which is a shame because this was really well. They said it was full of stuff. Yeah, I mean... Well, people don't usually fall out through the bottom of it. Maybe it's a little different if you fall through the floor to get to space. I wonder if... I tell you what. Let's open up a web browser. Oh, that's definitely not what I needed. I got nothing. I might have to give this one up because I feel like I was probably like 3/4 of the way through the game. There's no way I was starting that over again without continues. Oh, continue. Where does it go from? I don't know how far back this actually is. Well, let's try. Do I have an inventory or something that can tell me? Actually, I'll know if this gets angry and opens. Ah, okay. Not that far. Not that far. Okay, not so bad. Oops, I didn't mean to click cancel. I wonder if that was a common bug, so they just decided to make a continue point right before that. Wing A. Let's go, let's go. Wait, but the LSS was down through the other end of the wings, right? Let's do this. Come at me, hamburger man. I'll fuck you up with my torch. Is this LSS? Yeah. Boop, boop. Where am I supposed to put the power? Oh, there. When you think about it, this game is actually pretty light on resources as well, because it kind of uses a lot of the same things, just in different configurations. That's something I know a lot about. I've been doing it for years. Great way to optimize. Make people think that things are different just because they look slightly different when put together. From Nyaglassy comms to Captain Aaron Dravid. I got away, but I'm trapped in the medbay. Doc's not here. I hope to God he's okay. We haven't found Rico yet. I have no idea where the others are. I last saw Jones and Sumit, I would guess, in the maintenance hall an hour ago, but no word from them since. So, about those records. I learned that the ship was purchased from BT in 2395 by the Thoanis system. The Thoanis, if you remember, were part of a rebel movement out of the Pexus Belt. For nearly half a century, they invaded and conquered dozens of worlds on the outer edge of the belt. Their government was theocratic. They followed a creed that espoused rigid social segregation based on genetics. They believed that one's genes, or rather specific codes in our genomes, defined one's worth and place in society. You know how I feel about that. Genetics, race, eugenics, it's all the same. Just another instrument that humans have used since the dawn of time to oppress and exploit the other. The ideology is a thin cover for profit. Every member of the Thoyan society and their colonies, every man, woman, and child were put into a social order, and the lowest strata was the slave. The Thoanis subjected their slaves to all manner of atrocities. The slaves had their wills and bodies broken. They were not allowed to marry, but were instead bred. Generations were born into bondage. Despite pressure from the center, the Thoanis refused to give up their devastating enterprise. Before the Gorat Wars vanquished their government, they had enslaved and sold thousands across the stars. This vessel, the ISS Traven, was a slaver ship, its cargo bay a slavehold. Its purpose was to carry its ill-fated cargo across interstellar space for trade and profit. After the war and the decimation of the Thoan government, the Traven disappears off the records for a time. It reappears nearly a decade later. It had been sold for a pittance to off-world merchant traders who renovated it and used it for interplanetary cargo runs. Over the years, the ship changed hands frequently, often abruptly. There are records of it being abandoned briefly at salvage docks to be scrapped, and there are other stories, whispers of bizarre incidents, crew abandonment, illnesses, death. The crew before us did just a single run before they sold it to an N-tier dealership, which then sold it to Navo. Navo made a killing on the deal, and that's how we're here. But there's more, sir, something far worse. During its slavery era, an incident occurred on this ship so horrific that I could find nothing about it in the official GIS records. My contact dug it out of the wire. I'll tell you more when I meet you at the bridge. The story is starting to unravel. I got the power thing in. Shut it. Or actually open it. That's what I want you to do. Have you not seen the hamburger? I can make sure to stare at him the next time I see him. Oh wow, there's more of them. There you go. There's the hamburgers. Oh. Oh, because her contact found it on the wire. You got some mustard? I'm going to the mess hall, so maybe. Hey, there's a hamburger man in the mess hall. Hey. Hello. Run away. Oh, he's angry. He's angry that we were talking about mustard. Dang. I thought he was sitting in front of a computer, so I might actually have to go back in there. Now I've run out. Is he still in there? No, it's gone dark, though. He was. He was sitting in front of a computer. Or something. Access card. Where's the mustard, though? We have green goo. I don't know how it tastes, but... Oof, that's been there a while. Oh, dear. That's far more terrifying than any hamburger, man. Far more terrifying. Gone off food. True, true. Hey, lounge access card. X Game X. Hey, did Elon Musk create this? Did you see what I did there? Oh, they just left in the middle of a game of cards. Zixer. Can I order one extra goo with goo on the side and mustard and hamburger man? And for my drink, goo. Naya Glassy comes to Captain Aaron Dravid. I can't reach Jones and Sumit any longer. We're down to just 4 people now. I can't make it to the bridge. There are too many of those things now. The dock's gone too. I haven't been able to reach anyone over the local network in hours. I'm not sure where you are or if you'll even see this. The thing that happened on this ship during the Thoan era may have a bearing on what we're going through. Just before the war, during a run, about 120 slaves broke free from the holding cells below and charged into the upper decks. They overpowered and killed 2 crew members and were making for the bridge when the crew sealed the primary doors and trapped them in the bridge hall. The captain then authorized pumping Q11A6 nerve gas, longband, into the decks. The slaves were already weak from the drugs they used to sedate them and their meager rations. The nerve gas paralyzed them and decimated the uprising. As retribution, and to set an example, the crew flayed the slaves to an inch of their lives, slashed and seared their bodies, and then hewed off noses and lips and ears. They were then thrown, still alive, into vats of acid fertilizer in the hold, KL-12, a bile green amalgamate used in off-world for soil prep. They died slow, agonizing deaths down in the dark. The ship returned to its homeworld. There were no charges made against the crew. Instead, they were lauded for quelling an uprising, and the incident was wiped from official records. The Gorat War followed a few years later, and we know the rest. The Thoanis were crushed, and the ship disappears for nearly a decade. It was likely used to ferry weapons and soldiers for the war effort at the time. Captain, there are forces at work here beyond our ability to understand. These walls have seen too much blood. This vessel should never fly again. In case I don't see you again, I'd like to tell you that you did all you could. It's been an honor to serve with you. Well, the hamburgers have a reason to be mad. I think, you know, they're probably kind of feeling a little sore about a lot of things, including having no skin and nose and other such horrifying things, you know. Can I go in here now? Do you have any idea how much that stings? Hey, oh. Okay. I get it, I get it. You want me to go to the cargo hold where they all got flayed and dipped in acid for murder purposes. Is this where the hamburger people stay? Guys, I came to say hello, pay my respects. I don't know what all that is. Green. Wow. Wee. Hey, terminal. I gotta say, my guy is pretty calm through all of this. I got the best buns in the house, baby. Unfortunately, I can't go third person to show you. From Captain Aaron David to N.A. To whoever sees this, they're all gone. George, Rico, Doc, Ian, Jones, Sumit, Vasu, Manu, Naya. Their names ring in my head like a death chant. Their faces are ever in my mind. I could not save them, though I should have been able to. We've fallen through a chink in space and time. We've slipped into a netherworld where the past and the present have somehow collided, where the dead do not rest and the living are made ghosts. There is no explanation for what has happened here, except that sometimes history is a dead weight that burdens the living. We pay for the past, though we have raised neither fist nor whip. To the dead, we must all look the same. I'm going to keep looking for them down here. George, Rico, Doc, Ian, Jones, Sumit, Vasu, Manu, Naya. And if I can't find them, I'm going to try to make it to the EVA airlock at the end of Cargo Hold 2. If I get out, I'll find a way to have this ship destroyed. Let this vessel and whatever walks in it be buried forever. Captain Aaron David, ISS Traven. Damn. He wanted out. I am pressing shift to run. This is running. I'm running. What the fuck else do you want me to do? My run is like a fucking baby on crutches. Hello, Burger Man. Yes. Runner become hamburger. Hamburger. Well, I got the airlock access card. I just don't know where the airlock is. More running. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Left, 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 right, left. I'm guessing right. I can do this. I can make it to the airlock. I know what I'm going to do when I do get to the airlock. Is this going to be one of those games where you like get just to the end and then you just get mobbed by people and they murder you? They're coming. They're coming for me, boss. How is this man like a space operative? And this is how fast he runs. Yeah, exactly. It feels like it might be a you win, but you're gonna die anyway, haha kind of game. It is a brisk stroll. Man, I shit faster than this. Oh wow, really? I got away? Okay. Fair enough.
I hope you're okay. Det 2 officers will arrive on the scene soon. I just saw the messages you obtained from the ship's networks. I've sent them over to the labs. None of it makes sense for now, but it should help us bring closure to this investigation. Well done.
Am I a hamburger now? A week after your mission, the ISS Traven is deregistered by the GIS and transported to an orbital scrap processor for destruction. Its crew were never found. We're all going to die down here. And they did. The end. Hamburger jump scare? All right. Now I have a button for this. There we go. You can still hear me, right? I have to switch games. Yes, efforting. This next one's gonna look terrible. It's an automatic full screen. It has no settings. It has nothing. I have to turn it down in the actual volume manager. And okay. There we go. How's the volume for you guys? Can you hear the game audio at all, or is it too quiet? I feel like it's not coming through. Quiet or not there at all? Yeah, I think you guys can't hear it, can you? Yeah, okay. That's fine. This is one of those moments where you have to adapt. Right, I need to mess with my own sound settings first. Because I have to play this through my desktop audio to get it to so you can hear it. I guess I'll switch back over here for a sec, so you guys can listen to some cool music. Input. All right. I'm still learning with this stuff. I turned the monitor off so I'll be able to use desktop audio. You guys can still hear me, right? It's my first time having to change shit on the fly because a game doesn't even work properly. Nice. Alright. I'll go back here. And I will enable desktop audio. So now you should be able... Oh, geez, that's loud. Okay, hang on. How's that? Still a bit loud? Seems like it's still a bit loud from the numbers. Okay, so this one is really just some fuzzy walk around in a cool looking world. I think it's more designed to run in a browser than anything, but I just thought it looked nice, really. She awaits you. You are the last one to be judged. I was talked to by a bush. It's supposed to be 10 minutes long, this one. This is City of Muse, as you can see with the now playing up there. A lot of the games I'm going to play are going to be like this, kind of just one man's personal project, you know? More about the just seeing what's there than really playing a game as such. I don't know about you guys, but it's my kind of thing personally. I always enjoy just sort of seeing how things are without necessarily having any particular goal in mind. So I always enjoyed looking at sort of broken old prototypes of existing games and things like that. Few of us she deemed worthy to stay. Will you be deemed worthy too? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Sparkly. I mean, if you get over the fact that it's like at 720p upscaled to 1440p, then downscaled again to 1080p for you guys, it's kind of pretty. Fairly detailed. I wonder if... Oh yeah, there we go, that's smoother. The first time I've had to do that in a while. No mouse sensitivity settings in the game, so I had to do it on the mouse. I've always had a bond with the city, but only now we are truly one. So someone's like, or something has consumed the city? She knows what it is to be changed. We are merely tools of her will. I always enjoyed little sort of tech demo type things like this. Like I'm the guy who went and downloaded the original Fallout 3 demo, like that Black Isle were making, just to see what it was like, even though it was totally broken and didn't even have a plot or anything. Just because you want to know, you know what I mean? You're just curious. You want to know what the thing is like, even though you know that there's going to be absolutely no real payoff except for the journey itself. We will paint the city green. Oh, that's a cool looking statue. That's kind of it. It's like, just even the most shovelware of shovelware is going to have something about it that makes it worth investigating. Even if it's just the fact that it's just that shovelware. Like, that it's just that level of bad. I feel like no gaming experience is just going to be totally wasted, you know? There's always going to be something worth seeing. Like this, there's not much to this, but I like the color palette that it uses. I like the general aesthetic that it's got going. I like the architecture. And I like that it's literally just me walking around for 10 minutes. It's cool. Is this her or is this someone else? Do I need to take a leap of faith now? What are you, a brick or a builder? Jump, and Muse will decide. Yeehaw! Whoa. Okay. That's a little different. Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, you do someone a service, you know? Hello? Should I be running? You seem like something that I don't want to run into. Okay, it seems to have crashed. Or possibly that was the end. I don't really know. Well, he said it was 5 to 10 minutes long. I guess it really was 5 to 10 minutes long. I could potentially play it from the start again, but I don't think there's going to be much more to it than that. I feel like that was kind of it. Okay, so the next game we're playing is the one that I've actually been looking forward to the most for the day. I don't know how long it is, and I hope it's not that long because I'm supposed to be wrapping up in about half an hour. But it sounds really fucking interesting, so I'm curious about it. Now, let me mute my desktop audio. Okay. Yeah, it's literally 5 minutes long. Sorry, literally 5 minutes long. A lot of the games that well, not a lot, but quite a few of the games that I play are going to be that long. Now we have one that's based on I think it's Nordic mythology? Or Slavic mythology, sorry. I should be able to tell that considering the Cyrillic up the top. There you go. Charna was initially our final master's degree project at ESADA, Escuela Superior de Arte y Diseño de Andalucía, Granada, Spain. We had no prior knowledge of game development, Unity, Blender, or 3D in general, and despite many technical issues we had and the COVID pandemic, we're very proud of what we managed to achieve. Yep, nailed it. For us, making video games is a dream come true, and we'd like to thank ESADA and our families for giving us an opportunity to experience this exciting, daunting project. Thank you to our sponsor as well. Coffee. A lot of coffee. All right, so wow, that is loud. Holy crap. Ooh. I now understand why I turned it down so much on you guys' end. Ah, there you go. How's the balance between me and it? The donut tutorial. Oh, it's already set up to maximum for me. Okay. Ooh, fancy. Or maybe I should say not fancy, which is its own kind of interesting. Why has it gone full screen up there all of a sudden? We just resize my game overlay in real time. I fucking had this thing all set up nicely yesterday so that didn't happen. At least I don't have to say pro streamer, by the way. I'm not. I'm first time streamer, by the way. Oh dear. Key bindings, the same as always. Yeah. No, I do know the reason that happened. I don't understand why it happened in the game. It set itself to 1440p again, even though I had set it yesterday to 1080p. It obviously didn't save the game settings. As I set these all up manually beforehand so that I can make sure they fit into my little screens up here. Anyway. Okay, we've got an attack in this game. So, portal location. That's a dildo. The rest are other things, but that's a dildo. Okay. Charna is filled with totem. Charna is filled with stories related to the lore of Slavic mythology and the story of the main character, you. Find out more by interacting with the stones. They walk among the world with stories never told, their souls full of anger, trying to ease their hunger, and they will give chase to scar your beautiful face. Beware the headless one, although he can be outrun, a husk devoid of life, teeth sharp like a knife. Take one step too near, and you will die in fear. Hint, do not attack the headless ones. That fucking volume just reset again. It did. The fucking reset again. And it won't even let me turn it down. I'll do this the old-fashioned way. It's not YouTube that's pranking me, though. It's the game. I apologize for both your ears and mine. Well, that's certainly got a nice style to it. I think this game was only a couple of 100 megabytes, so... Oh, jeez. Okay. Turning my mouse sensitivity down again. Concerning the Rusalka. A Rusalka is often described as a beautiful water fairy who often lives together with a Vodenjak. Vodenjak? I don't know. They are said to resemble tall women with long red hair and fair, pale skin. They are a creature that comes into existence when a stronger, younger woman drowns in a body of water. But I hear them in the singing in my right ear. Folklore says that Rusalke are to be at their most dangerous during the Rusalka celebrations in early June. During this period, they wake from their slumber and leave their waters. In some tales, they are said to dance, sing, and enjoy the summer festival with the locals, attempting to seduce men. But a word of warning is given to the common folk. Swimming is said to be strictly forbidden, lest they would drag a soul down to their death. Oh, exit. Someone sure is singing. Oh. Oh, what the hell? The game just suddenly stopped being full screen for me. Speak with Mother Nature? Is Mother Nature this tree here? It's voice acted. Oh, okay. No, just that one bit. I fear the cold of the water has taken your voice, but I can still feel your thoughts. You should have slept until summer, waiting to wake with the rest of your kind. It's a pity, really. Your brethren tend to enjoy the human festivities. You need not look upon me with such dreadful eyes. I am the mother of all that is from the earth, the mother of everything living and born. I help those who wish to become mothers themselves. I aid those who are expecting as well as newborns. Unlike others of my kind, I do not kill, nor can I be killed. It is quite shapely. Very nice shapely antlers. Reminds me of another Mother Nature I know that has a nice rack of antlers. Horns. I watched your death, and from it I expected that something beautiful would be born later. But I did not foresee that you would awaken so soon. You should have known not to venture near water. It is forbidden for humans, or at least in your case it was. I feel your heart and soul are sad. I wish I could tell you if he still lives, but I do not know. You fell too deep and too quickly into the icy rivers. I do not think even he could have saved you. But perhaps if you leave this place, there is still hope for you, still hope to find him. I assume you were drowned for being disobedient, for there is a good reason your kind fear the waters. The existence of Vodenjak is to take wandering souls. However, you are different. Not only from human folk, but also your kin. I do not understand why you stirred so early, or how it has happened, but perhaps something bigger than the both of us awoke you. I can see your confusion. I wish my bindings did not hinder me so, but this cannot change. I can only offer you advice. Leave now, find your way out through the portals, and maybe you'll find your love again. But a word of caution. For every mark you leave upon this realm will have their own consequences, and do not listen to the voice. Do not listen to the voice. Okay. Oh, mama. So if I don't want to listen to the voice, then does that mean I should go the other direction from it? No, wow, I can run fast. Holy crap. I'm zooming. Oh, I went backwards. Oh, apparently I have stamina. Even though I can't see it, I have it. Mushrooms! Eh. Wow, I can jump high too. God damn. Yes, those are incredibly phallic. Whoa, that's trippy. Oh. Now I have hands with which to slap. Hey, that's the lore, the fauna lore coming through. I'm part of nature and I slap. Ooh. The Concerning the Navi. Oh dear, the Navi. Hey, look, listen. From the many thousands of worlds that twist within the fabric of time, there have spawned all manner of monsters and beings. When concerning the dark creatures we call the Navi, much can be said of their twisted and strange nature. They are simply demons in their most basic form, personification of death, servants to the land of the dead and lord of the underworld. Okay. My power attack, it's just a double slap, like, no! This game is very, I get the aesthetic is simple, but somehow the grass looks really kind of, I don't know how to describe it. I can only slap at the same time though. I can't do separately. No. I don't know, somehow the way the grass moves just feels more realistic than the rest. Oh, that doesn't look good. I guess we're in the land of the dead after all. Okay, then no, I won't, actually. Fuck you. Oh, I don't think I have any option. Because that's the next gate I need to go through. And they're like standing near... Okay. What? Where the hell do you go? Oh. Okay. Boy, that was sudden. I took like 3 hits. Yeah, seriously, Mortis. That was just sudden as fuck. Like there was no no pomp or circumstance. Those motherfuckers just ran up to me and destroyed me without mercy. How can I slaughter them all? Do I have to like try and draw them away one by one or something? It's a little difficult when I could. Ah. How did that motherfucker get behind me? Okay, apparently they go down as easy as... what? Oh, okay. Apparently they go down as easy as I do. One at a time definitely seems to be the trick. I can't hit these fuckers. Truly, this is the Dark Souls of random games. There's no dodge either, so I don't know what the hell. They hurt me just... oh god, I'm gonna die. Ah! Leave me alone. I don't want to die. Oh my god. Every time they hit me, it's like... oh, got one. Come on, where are you? Oh, I missed him. Because they run right through me. Gotcha. Oof. Those guys don't fuck around. I'm not sure I wanted to activate that, if I'm honest. Concerning the Navi, Chapter 2. The Navi are born from souls of tragic and premature deaths, especially those of children and those who died before they were baptized. The void swallows them into the darkness below, snuffing out what little light was left to dwindle in the shadows. Okay, next. Not next. I need to find some Rusalka totems that are totally not dildos. What's up here? Sounded like a Geiger counter up in here. Oh no. There's more of them. I feel like I have to move towards them when they fade in, specifically. No. 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 The juice! Oh god, where did he go? What? Yeah. What? What? Ah, yes. Here is my totem. What's this one? Hello? Oh, there we go. Concerning the Na'vi, Chapter 3. The Na'vi, once truly taken to their monstrous form, begin their need to feed and hunt. They mostly prey on mothers, children, and pregnant women, attempting to force the latter into having a miscarriage, allowing them to steal the soul of the child for themselves. The fact is, what rose to the more twisted name that these creatures share among the human folk. Oh, this fact is the midwives. Okay. I got my totem, so I should be able to go through now if I can figure out which direction I came from. This way. Man, this is wild. I didn't expect to be having quite such difficult fights in, like, level 1. Oh, okay, that still wasn't enough. What do you people want from me? Do I need 3 totems to get through then? Because I did have 3 for the last gate. But I don't see any other... Ah, okay. There's gonna be more enemies, I freaking know there is. Concerning the Na'vi, Chapter 4. The Na'vi also went by another name, the Unchristened. This was a name given unto them for their lack of baptism, the event or lack of event that would lead such poor souls falling into becoming a Na'vi. Oh, okay, that was a short one. Oh dear. There's a lot of those guys. 5 of them. Maybe I can just skip around them by going through here. Nice. Oh, rocky terrain. Oh, tell me. Oh, okay. Where is my next strangely phallic object? Concerning the Na'vi, Chapter 5. In some cases, it is said that the Na'vi were cared for by human-like guardians, creatures built of flesh and bone. From where once words were spoken, now hangs the gaping mouth. From where once eyes did look unto the world, now nothing but deep holes of darkness. From where once a heart did beat, now nothing but the silence of the dead and growls of hungry beasts. Okay, but where's the next totem? Totem Doko Deskar. Whoa. What do you suppose that belonged to? That was a big boy, whatever it was. I think I nearly did fall. This game doesn't have sprint run, and that is disappointing. These guys made this in 2020. Come on, guys. No sprint run in 2020? It's about the only complaint I have about the game so far, though. This is surprisingly... Ooh, what's that up there? Oh, just a tree or something. Stairs. Totem. And there are enemies. There's gotta be enemies. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Okay. Do I get to walk along that tremendous, massive spine? Oh, no, just under it. Oh, that's almost as good. Wonder if this was like a dragon, or maybe it could be some kind of whale. Depends on how fantastical we're thinking. Either way, it's so big that it could house like 50 of me. Any nasties incoming? This game kind of reminds me of something. I can't think of what, though. Concerning the Navi, Chapter 6. The Navi themselves have been described as strange creatures, those with the head of a child perched atop the body of a sickly bird. The sounds that spit from their throats are said to riddle the air with fear and cause terror. They are said to enjoy startling and killing farm animals as well as humans, especially those who her nursing so that they might steal the newly born soul. I think that might be a bit of a mistake in the translation there. Who they're nursing, who are in nursing, being nursed. Some nursing is occurring. Ooh, number 3. 9. They keep telling me about these Navi, but all I'm getting attacked by is like the basic bitch blood dudes. Does that mean I'm about to get into a boss fight and somehow have to slap it to death? I am not confident in my ability to slap it to death. I am not confident in my ability to do anything. This is wild. Can't believe this game was only a few hundred megabytes. I mean, I guess I can. But still, it has that feel like it should be much bigger. Oh, okay. It was probably a dragon. A big dragon. I saw a dragon. What is it now, Mother? Dragons, is it? Yeah, there's nothing complicated about it, but it's just got that grand and nicely furnished feel to the... Oh, shit. I don't think we want to go that way. Maybe I'll just... I don't know, maybe I can skirt... No, okay, no. I think maybe... I can't see. Oh! Oh, crap, I'm too close. I'm probably stuck, too. Oh, God, one of them saw me. Oh, more than one of them, probably. Many saw me. Uh-oh. Back off. I got claws, and I'm not afraid to use them. Okay. Okay, just one. That's okay. Why does that look like a parkour thing? Like a climbing obstacle or... I'm gonna fall and die, aren't I? I don't think I was supposed to do this. Yeah, well, you didn't make that game, okay? So, oh, Jesus. Yeah. I kind of wonder, like, how far I can go over there. But I don't think I'm supposed to. It seems like it has a pretty sort of directly linear progression for how it wants me to proceed. Which is fair. Can't expect 1,000 branches in an indie game that was done as someone's thesis game. That's actually the reason I like playing thesis games and stuff like this, is because what you get to see is just exactly what someone is gonna... Like, this was someone's project for school. And it's interesting to see what they took and how they approached it to make it easy for themselves and still create an entertaining and, like, artistic experience. Sorry, you can't see, I was gesticulating. That's why I stopped moving. There's a habit I'll have to break if I don't have a camera on me or something, which I don't. Like, it's just interesting to me that... Because whenever someone's doing a thesis project, it's not made to be an... it's not made to be a commercial success, so they can do all whatever kind of strange and unusual thing that they feel the need to. And in this case, you... Oh, Jesus. That... I should cross the road. Wait. I can't see them from here. Where are they? Okay. Oh no. I don't know if I've gone the wrong way. Maybe I was supposed to go up there, because I'm not sure I'm supposed to go from here. Yeah, exactly. Passion project stuff is where you find the weird shit and the fun shit and the... Like, this is not a game that I would have found otherwise, you know, and not a game that I see where I'm supposed to go. They really want me to get close to those boys, huh? I mean, I'm sure it has similar things out there in commercial game. Whoa, everything got very dark all of a sudden. I'm sure there are commercial games out there like this, but at the same time, none of them are this game. Okay, no, I think I might have actually just gone the wrong way. Yeah, you're not wrong. The more pandering companies do, the more generic their games get and the less interesting they are for the players. And while in some ways that's not a bad thing, because it means there are a lot more games out there that everyone considers playable, like, it massively decreases the chances of anyone being a raving success at any one thing, you know? Like, I hate to say this as an old guy, like, back in the day, but in the past you had games that just really excelled at doing certain specific things that were really sort of deep in their own style and their own aesthetic and their own concepts of what meant story, you know? I don't know where to go. And I'm actually wondering if I had the right idea going up those bones. Because the more appealing your story gets to the widest possible audience, the less appealing it gets as a story in its own right. And that's definitely something that as video gaming as a whole has become larger and more popular, a lot more it's caused that a lot more. It's caused a lot more generic games, a lot more watered down concepts, and just smashing as many different concepts into one game as you can, rather than trying to be as unusual and artistic with that one concept that you really want to work with. And I don't want to sound pompous or anything when I say that. I just feel like it takes away to some extent. You don't suppose I was actually just supposed to run all the way back, do you? Yeah, FNAF is... well, I don't know if I would blame FNAF, because a lot of the FNAF games, even the ones that come out now, they all still hone in heavily on the same concept and just work into the same concept. In one way, they're making the same game over and over and over again, and I can understand how that would also upset people. But, like, from my point of view, FNAF is probably one of the game series that's really stuck to its roots and said, this is what we do, this is what we're good at, and this is what we make. And not tried to broaden their net, so to speak. That's not to say that they haven't given in to money, because, you know, there's a fucking Five Nights at Freddy's movie coming out. Yeah, I've never played them, but I enjoy watching them because I actually think they're quite interesting and fun to watch. Alright, I think I was actually supposed to go back. I think I'm just misunderstanding the environmental narrative. Oh yeah, I mean, when you've got 50 different people making the same concept of a fan game, you're never going to end up with perfection. But there's always going to be that one really good one. I mean, you can say that about a lot of series as well, not just Five Nights at Freddy's. And things in general. And then you can also see examples in fan games of where people have taken other concepts and really made them far more impressive. Pointing specifically at things like HoloCure, where they've made this game that's essentially just Vampire Survivors, except it's so much higher quality than any of the competition in that regard, and yet it's free compared to the others all being relatively cheap, but still commercial games. Gems in weird places is exactly why I decided to make this my idea for streaming. Because there are thousands of games on itch. And I've got hundreds alone just pre-downloaded, ready to go, ready to play here on stream. Because I'm sure that somewhere in there, I am going to find some really just outstanding games, some that just really somehow are amazing, even though one guy made them, or 3 guys made them, or it took them only 2 weeks, but somehow it's awesome. You know, that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm not too worried about success in general, yeah, but I just like the idea. I like the idea of searching through a mountain of hay and finding that needle. The diamonds in the rough. I'm lost at this point. Which way was backwards? Oh, up here. Maybe? This is where I came from. Oh yeah, I just came in a slightly less oopsie direction. Ah. I really hope I'm right about having to go back to go to the gate, because if I'm not, then boy, I've just run a long way for nothing. Yeah, I feel like on top of that, it's also like I'm not the best at games. So there's going to be games that are too hard for me. There's going to be games that are way out of my league. Maybe there'll be games that I'm not patient enough for, and people might see me playing them and go, oh, this looks like my kind of thing. Even though it's not Halo Farm's kind of thing. There's nothing better than seeing a decent looking game that's too hard for a streamer and thinking, well, it's not too hard for me, and now I'm going to go play it. And alternatively, even though a lot of these are short games, a lot of them have different ways to go through them and finish them. So it's still going to be a unique experience. I'm not the kind of guy who's going to go through a game, find out it's got 3 endings, and get all 3 endings. I'm going to get whatever ending I get, and then leave it to other people to go and play the game themselves. Ah! Oh dear. Am I lost? I feel like I might be a bit lost. Was it here? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. No, yeah, no. No. I'm sure I remember coming from that direction to read that. It was definitely here somewhere. Time to start jumping on rocks. Nope, okay, I'm not allowed to go that way. So there actually are some invisible walls in this. So I guess there are some places that you're just plain not meant to go. What the heck? Surely it didn't just close up on me or something. Surely. Surely not. Guys, I think it might have just closed up on me. Which means I really have just run all the way back here for no good reason. I really think I came from that way. And I really think that there's a big rock there now. They screwed me. I can't believe they screwed me. Oh no. Well, what way is forward? I want to go home. Maybe... Oh... Oof. I don't even know. Well, it's evident that I gotta go back either way. But nah, I mean, look, the first thing, it says it on the channel description. I'm here to have fun. That's the thing I'm here to have most, first and foremost. I don't get to play games a lot these days because I'm always busy with something or other, some project or work or family deaths, things like that, you know. But I felt like if I just take 6 hours a week, play some short games that aren't a big commitment, it's gonna be fun. And I'm not gonna be sitting there with going, oh man, I really don't feel like playing Baldur's Gate 3 today because it's 100-something hours long and I just don't have that kind of time, you know? Like, I'm probably not going to finish this game because I'm going to wrap up soon enough. But I've still enjoyed it. I've enjoyed all this scenery that they've shown me. I've enjoyed reading about the mythology. I enjoy... It closed up! That's... Oh dear. I think I may have broken the game. Oh... Oh... No, I think... Hopefully I can... Come on, let me go back over. I wasn't supposed to have managed to get back over here to begin with. Oh! Oof. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, we're okay. No! No, jump, jump. Oh, please jump. Okay, here we go. So... Backwards was not the direction. But I don't know what forwards was. And I'm also not really the type to get mad about this kind of problem either. So just walking around endlessly not knowing what I'm doing is not a big deal to me. It doesn't really impact whether I like or dislike a game, because I will just automatically assume every time that it's a skill issue on my part and keep going until I figure it out. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't think I meant to fall down there. Well, the only other thing I can think of is if there's maybe something down there, like in the dragon's mouth or actually along the dragon's wings, and I wasn't wrong. You stay over there. It's the only thing I can think of, because I noticed when I tried jumping over the walls at the other end, the weather, or like this, the full screen effect seemed to disappear. Which kind of suggests to me that I'm not meant to go that way. Oh, you know what? Maybe that way. Ah! Things get a bit slippy. Yeah, it could be that. Oh. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Well, you know what you said about it all having collision? It didn't all have collision. Alright. I'm gonna call that one here. Yeah, I liked that though. I'm tempted to come back to it next stream, but I don't think I'm gonna stick with the not necessarily playing 3 games per stream, but just games are done when the stream is over kind of idea, except for ones which are actually just obviously longer games to begin with. I have a few that are gonna be actual full length kind of 10-hour games that'll take me multiple streams to get through. But for the most part, for these shorter ones, I'm just gonna stick to I'll play what I can play, and then if I don't get to start a game by the end of stream, I'll play it in the next stream. And if I don't get to finish a game by the end of stream, then anyone who's interested can play it for themselves. I think that's a good way to approach it. Because it also means that there's going to be some games which people are never going to be able to see the ending of here. And it gives them a reason to go and actually check it out for themselves. Which is one of the goals, I think, when you're showing off indie games, is you want people to actually go and experience them for themselves as well. I'm a marketer. I'm free marketing for free games. This is the best part. Most of the games I play will be free or really cheap. There's going to be some really cheap ones as well. Because I spent some money on stacking up a few that are actually paid games, but they're still indie, and they're only like, $2, $5 a piece. So nothing super long or complex either way. Okay, well, that was my first ever stream. And thank you guys for coming, seeing what it was about. I know there aren't many of you, but I definitely appreciate that you came and watched, and don't feel the need to come and watch for every stream, because everyone's got their own stuff to do and their own streams to watch. But thanks for being here, and I'll talk to you same time Thursday, if you come. Have a good evening, guys.